Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I do a series of videos on older UFO stories because the Navy announced that they're real, the UFOs are real. So now we have to go back and look at that with a bit of a different eye because maybe all those people who saw the lights in the sky aren't crazy. Here we go. 1951, the Lubbock Lights. August 25th, 1951. And this happened over a series of weeks, a couple of weeks, I think it was. There's a group of friends, college professors. These included a geologist, a chemical engineer, a physicist, and a petroleum engineer. So these are all learned people. These aren't, if you're going to witness something strange, these are the people who want to witness it because they're going to, they can put some scientific context to it. But they all witnessed this event around 9:20. There was a V-shaped formation of between 15 and 30 bluish-green lights passing overhead. Kind of a lot like the Phoenix lights, if you remember that video. These things reappeared an hour later in a different, rather haphazard formation. Now, at dusk, 350 miles away in Albuquerque, one employee of the top secret Sandia Corporation saw these things. So they traveled a good distance. An hour after that, a rancher's wife saw them. And this took place over a 2-week period. People were seeing these all over the place. Hundreds of witnesses saw them. The initial group of professors launched their own investigation. And they themselves saw them 12 more times. During this 2-week period, lots of people were taking photos, and there's lots of photos of that. They call them the Lubbock Lights because that's where most of the witnesses were from. But this was a real event. It did happen. And the fact that we have witnesses of such high scientific caliber tells you something. You can't just dismiss them. Sorry about that. Had to let the cat out. But the fact that these sightings were reported by such a high caliber of scientific people and so many people over such a broad range of an area, including this individual at the Sandia Corporation, that's a top secret facility. I mean, if he's reporting that, you don't report just ground squirrels or whatever. You have to, if you're going to report it, it's got to be serious. Just saying. So when people of this caliber report incidents that they can't explain, that takes it to another level. When I was a little kid, I remembered hearing about these Lubbock Lights all the time because I grew up right near there, a little place called Clovis, and they were still talking about them in the 70s. It lends an air of credence to the entire UFO community because this had an impact on the area. It wasn't just an event that happened and people talked about it for a while and then it went away. People today are still talking about the Lubbock Lights. So this is kind of a short video, but I tried to cover everything I could, and I think I'm getting more succinct, more what do you call it? Compact. At any rate, you folks have a good day. God bless one and all.